Ortiz here with the Fighter's Voice, voiceography at its finest, and I'm here with one of the finest boxers of Avenal, and that's Jose Ramirez, or should I call him the champion of the world? How does that sound, that you can really say, I mean, because a lot of people paraphrase, say champ, but now you are a world champion. Has it really set home now?
Yeah, definitely. Between me and my family and the ones that love me and care about me and my team, my promoters, they know I'm a world champion. They know I earned my world champion because they're the ones that saw me train since I was 8 years old. They saw the sacrifices I've been through, everything I had to go through as a kid to make it this far, and to go out to New York and become world champion. So they believe it, I believe it, and I hope to fight like a world champion moving forward.
I will say this, Jose, not just because you're standing in front of me. I've seen several world champions, but I've never seen world champions give back daily, whether there's cameras or they're not. You're out there in the fields, you're giving public speeches, you're talking to kids, and yet you're still a family man, and you still have time to give this 100%. Where do you find the energy and the enthusiasm and the drive most important?
I feel like, it's the reasons why I fight that makes me the person I am inside the ring. The motivation I get within myself comes from all those reasons that I believe in, that I stand by, and those reasons are the ones that motivate me. So if it's going out there in the fields and reminding to motivate the people that to not be afraid to take a step forward and whatever they believe they deserve, if I could do that, I'm gonna go and do that, because if I have that platform and that that opportunity to have that voice, I'm definitely gonna use it for something positive. If I have the income to donate back to the church, or donate back to scholarships, or donate to different kids, families out there, I'm gonna do it because it feels very good. First of all, it's a great feeling. It's a good satisfaction within myself, and with all the cameras being there, that satisfies me. It makes my family proud, and it brings a lot of excitement to the people and to the community, and that pushes me to go out there and remind myself, the reasons why I fight, and it keeps me hungry.
I've watched it, and I had the privilege and opportunity of being with you on like a 24/7, so to speak, and I've watched you, and I've said it most important, man, this guy doesn't take a minute off. You never dogged a play, so to speak, like you would say on the football field. You continue to work hard, you continue to drive hard, and most important, you're a champion not just inside the ring, but you're a proven champion outside of the ring. At such a young age, what do you have to say to even the elders that are watching and how they conduct themselves, and yet you continue to be a class act? Where does that upbringing come from and that following, and where do you find it in your corazon, in your heart, to continue to do so?
It just comes down to my family morals, my principles since my early age. We were a family that didn't have much, but also never needed much, just enough to go by, and we're very happy. We're very lovable within ourselves. Our family, always showed me to respect, and no matter what, just to show respect and to give you all, and that's all I could basically do. I do encourage everybody that has a platform to use it for something positive. But at the end of the day, everybody thinks different. Everybody has their own ways of living, their own lifestyles, their own understandings, their own satisfaction within themselves. For me, I've never been a judgmental person, or someone who likes to criticize or even compare myself with someone else, or even to like to get compared. I think I'm my own self, but I do encourage, once again, everybody that has the opportunity to give back, to fight for something positive other than yourself. Use your platforms for something much bigger than what it might seem to be, and that's all I could say. It's just that basic motivation and encouragement. At the end of the day, there's one person upstairs watching all of us all.
That's right. That's right.
I think a lot of people are so caught up with the opinions of their neighbors, or the opinions in social media, or the judgmental criticism around the people, and they forget about who really matters. And I just kind of remind myself, whose opinion, or who's, in a way, who's
really counts?
Who really counts? Who's out there that really matters.
I like that, man, and I'm not patting myself on the shoulder, but I love to be able to pull it out of you. I mean, not one question did we talk about boxing, so I'm gonna let you go because I know you got to go and you got to continue to rest. But Orozco was on the radio show the other day, and he talked about you, your skill set, and he had the most highest respect for you and going into the fight. But he knows once the bell rings, it's all business. I was talking to your brother off camera, and he said, yeah, I watched the show, and he showed a lot of respect. How does that make you feel, knowing that your opponent shows a lot of respect for you?
Listen, this is a sport where two guys are training training as much as they can, sacrificing as much as they can, and we're in a way putting our lives on the line sometimes, to entertain the fans. So hopefully the fans understand, that all they could, to come out and support the boxing in a very respectful way. If it's to support Antonio, to support me, but just to respect where respect is given, it is deserved, because we go through a lot. So, but like Antonio said, when the bell rings, it's business, and I want to show I'm the best fighter, and he wants to show what he's made of, and man, we're definitely gonna give the fans a great show, a great fight. So it's Mexican Independence Weekend, man. It's not gonna be a bad fight that weekend. I can tell you that much. We have a great undercard. We have a great fight coming up the day after my fight. So, just all the boxing fanatics, all the people who love the sport of boxing should
We're
be very
spoiled this weekend because
should
be
be very
Triple G and Carnelo.
should be very excited for this weekend. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna let you go. It's a wrap here, Fresno, California. Thumbs up with Richie, with the champ.
I'm Jose Ramirez, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.